could be even more fucked up after seeing what's happening recently. Honestly, I believe that the world was healing a little bit, just a tad bit, until I saw this recent story. If you don't know, there is a streamer known as Rasta Lamb, and he has cancer, and what he does is live stream, and through the donations he pays for his cancer treatment. Good on him. He found a way to help himself financially. Those medical bills are quite expensive, and at least he found a way to make others happy while helping himself out through these live streams to pay for his own medical expenses. But what happened recently got me actually extremely angry, furious. So, if you don't know what happened, he was live streaming and someone recommended him to download a game off Steam. You know, Steam, where all the glorious games that have ever been created, at least for the most part, are available to you with just a simple click of a button. The game he installed was called Block Blasters. Sounds very innocent. Sounds like a game any child will download on their phones. Sounds pretty innocent, and it had great reviews. Stellar reviews, even. Well, something he did not know is that that game had tons of malware in it. And if you were to, I don't know, download it, the malware would be installed onto your computer. You get basically robbed, finesse, pockets emptied. And he ended up losing $30,000 out of it. You know, that's life changing money that he uses for his cancer treatment. Yeah, his cancer treatment. Some asshole in his chat told him he should play this fucking game. They ended up stealing $30,000 from this fucking man who is literally battling cancer. How fucking disgusting of a human being can you be to rob that much money from a man struggling with cancer? And they actually have screenshots of the conversation with these people, and even they're like, you know what, he'll make it back in a fucking day. That may be true, sir. That may be fucking true. But just because they'll make the money back doesn't give you the right to rob someone. Oh god. I, oh my god. It's so mind-numbingly, it makes me so mind-numbingly angry. I see red. I see fucking red, because how heartless can you be? I don't give a fuck if you could make the money in a day. That is fucking heartless, and you are straight up going to hell. No wonder why all of us are still here after the fucking rapture that apparently supposedly happened, because there's people like fucking you that still fucking exist, that fucking do this shit. It's so fucked. Even though he got absolutely fucked by this person, someone decided to give him the money back out of their own pockets. What a great thing for this man to do. A saint known as Z Becker get reimbursed this nice man the 30K. What a fucking chad. At least that makes me happy. But don't worry, that's not where the story ends. Some vigilante justice has been served. So, a few of the people involved in this whole situation, they got found out. We know who they are, and this information has been given to the authorities. But we do know one person, and his name is Valentin. Look at this picture, so smug, so handsome. Look at all that money he has. Look at that luxury vehicle. Look at him. What a cutie patootie. Under that sweet, sweet smile, you wouldn't know that he scammed a man of cancer. You wouldn't know he scammed hundreds of people with that glorious mug. And he had a cute little TikTok that he had with his girlfriend, who's now both accounts are privated. Who would have thought you do something shitty, no one wants to fucking associate with your bitch ass anymore? Seeing whoever is scamming people with cancer makes you feel angry, don't it? I say I say lock him up. Lock him the fuck up. He does not deserve any freedom at all. And I honestly feel, let's see. Hey Siri, how many years are in 30,000 days?
30,000 days is 82.14 years.
Lock him up for 82.14 years. Lock him up. Lock him up. Lock him up for that long. That's how many he deserves. One day per dollar he stole from that man specifically. 82 years is how long he deserves to be locked up for. $1 a day. And he doesn't deserve money on his books at all. He don't deserve any ramen noodles. He don't deserve that. He deserves to eat that slop in that prison. At least when you put a face to it, it makes you real. At least when you put a face to it, it makes you feel a little better knowing that whoever was in charge and the people associated will feel justice no matter what. At least I hope no matter what. The authorities do have the information, and I hope they do something about it because, like, 30,000 is a lot for scamming people. And it's not only that, the fact that it happened through Steam is scary because it means any game that is put on that website could be compromised, could have malware in it, which is terrifying because now you can't even trust indie developers that decide to put their games for free on there. And then like, what's to stop people from putting games that aren't free, like a $5 game, with malware in it? Like what's to stop them from doing that? Like, now it's terrifying, and I feel bad for the indie developers that want to make a great game, but now people might be terrified to even buy these games due to them having a possibility of malware. So I really hope Steam does something to counter that, because as someone that plays a lot of indie games like Balatro, for example, uh, I'm gonna need to start down. I'm gonna have to make sure the game I'm downloading isn't something that will rob me of my millions that I don't have. Well, that's gonna be all for today. See you guys next time. Bye, peace, and love.